Oh, Bombay bad boy. You're just my favourite 2 a.m. mistake.
Bellissima.
Bellissima. Before pride comes a fall, did anyone hear you call? As you drove your Volvo into a canal. Oh, this is it. I love you, but I've nowhere else to go. I'm a depressio. I'm a depressio.
Heartbreak is one thing, my asshole's another. My asshole's another. Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Smash or pass?
Oh, mate, you know what? Smash potato. Back in here.
Here she is.
She has the most beautiful eyes. And
Where did she emerge from?
she is she the granddaughter? Or something? Her relative does the voice of Bart Simpson.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No idea.
Oh, yeah. So her relative does the voice of Bart Simpson.
Who also does the voice of like Lisa Simpson as well, because she does
Yeah.
double barrel.
Yeah.
But where, as an artist, I felt like my YouTube algorithm just threw her at me. I was like, who is this?
With that Please, Please, Please song.
Please, there's that one.
She's been around for a while. She had a tune last year called Feather. Which
Okay.
it was a great pop tune.
You're the guy to ask for this, to be fair.
To be honest, every now and then I think like record labels just pump these stars out, but she's great. She's
One of us,
class.
I was watching Bauer break down one of her. I think it's one of her beats.
Yeah, it's
It's just-
espresso.
It's just two like
splice samples in a
which
bass line.
I'm with Bauer on this. He's just like, yeah, well, here's what it is. Like, it's all good.
But without the
Bass line.
without
the melody.
No, I was going to say without the lyrics.
The lyrics, yeah,
every part of the song, it like those two samples were brought to life by the way that she sings that song.
If I ever get into music again, which I think we should,
Yes.
and make our own.
Not far away, is it?
I can't wait to use Splice. I love Splice.
Yeah,
when I
it's
start getting
class.
back, like dipping back into it, Splice is
Yeah,
amazing. Our listeners are like, what are you talking about?
If we had Splice when we were making music
Oh my
15 years
God.
ago, it would be a different ball.
And it just loads into your door. Digital audio workstation,
Yeah.
guys, just to let you know.
DAW, not your
DAW.
front door. But
Not your
speaking
front
of doors, mate, could you close that door over there?
Oh, shit.
You know
really?
you know what they say about doors?
You're going to have to keep entertaining.
You know what they say about doors, don't you? When one door closes, a horse's arsehole opens. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's actually, he's just stepped over a tripwire, everyone. Fuck, he's turned off the lasers. He's cracked the safe. Inside the safe, fuck, what's that? What have you got there? That, my friend, is a bottle of mushroom power. How do you feel about?
Jesus, here we go.
How do you feel about taking
Lion's Mane. I've been wanting to
How do you
actually
feel
take
about
Lion's
taking
Mane.
some lion's mane, lad?
I absolutely wanted to take some Lion's Mane. I've heard it's really good
Oh,
for
yeah.
ADHD sometimes.
Do you want to let it go?
Just on the... Are you going to take some?
Yeah, I'll take one, mate. I've had one today already.
You've had one today?
Yeah. Oh, I'm focused, mate.
Does it actually do
I'm
anything?
zoomed in.
Really?
Look at my eyes.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. I'm zoomed in.
Like, can you just describe what you feel like? So you took it, and then you... Well, when did you take this? What time?
Oh, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m.
Just
1
make sure.
p.m. I think it says you can take up to 2. Take 2 capsules of lion's mane mushroom extract daily.
And you just took one?
I've just taken one, mate. I've just taken one.
So you took one at 1 p.m. and when did you notice? Was it like 45 minutes in? Was you like,
I feel about like half an hour in to some clarity.
Was you like, oh?
Hey,
Because on Clarkson Farm, she goes on about it, doesn't she?
again.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, sod it. Live on the podcast.
Again, live on the podcast. live on the podcast, Dave is going to take some lion's mane. I was at a gig on Saturday.
Yeah, where's this come from? Because I genuinely wanted to try some lion's mane.
I was at a gig on Saturday. I was doing a gig, and I
Some saliva.
turned. Oh, mate, get a drink off the table. Look, get the monster off the table. Yeah, they're quite big, mate. Do you want me to grab you some drink, or do you want me to piss in your mouth? I'll grab you some drink.
A focused piss in the mouth.
Mate, if you drink lion's mane piss, I don't know what it'll do.
Maybe
to
I've
you.
heard it's even better. I might as well just crack that open.
Yeah,
we're
well,
good.
yeah. I mean,
Fucking hell, okay, dude. Yeah, I mean,
So-
I'm less nervous because I'm doing it on the podcast, and there is a. What if I get like fucked up from it? What if there's some weird?
I thought this. So I thought this on Saturday. I'll go to the root of this.
Should I take this first before you tell me this awful story?
It's not an awful story. It's a great.
It's a good one.
It's a good story. Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
On Saturday, I did a gig in Manchester at New Century Hall, a great venue. And before
in Manchester. Okay, New Century Hall.
Century Hall in Manchester. Before I got to the venue, I've got an M&S credit card because I'm paying off my debts, and it was like a low interest one.
Ooh, posh.
Right? But with this card, I get free coffees.
I am listening. Just
So I'm not-
I've got to put this down.
I'm not a fucking idiot. I took a free coffee voucher into town because I am skint. And just take one, mate. Just bob one in. I reckon for now, bob one in, see how you get on. So I took these vouchers into town, got myself a coffee from M&S, and I got to the venue, and I necked this coffee, and I was wired off my tits. And the venue manager was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I've just had a coffee. I'm just wired off my tits." And she's like, "Oh, if you really..." I was like, I'll be focused. I'm focused. I'm zooming in. I'm focused. And she was like, "If you really want to focus," she was like, "Get some of this lion's mane in you." And I was like, "What? The mushroom stuff?" Because I thought she meant she had like the drink stuff. Because I keep getting spammed with like that really expensive
Lion's
hey,
mane tea and-
hey, drink
I
this
don't know.
mushroom thing. It's like scientifically
all
formulated.
that stuff. Yeah, like I fucking can't remember some of the brand names now.
Yeah, it's
comes in like pink packaging.
It's
and
cosmic arsehole dust or something.
I've heard
yeah.
I've heard our friend Tom has it, and he says it's good, but I don't
Cosmic anus dust.
know. We should
yeah.
bring out our own.
Yes,
We should absolutely.
Well, this is because we're so focused now. We're going to be lion's
I'm not
mane
with you
focused.
yet, but maybe in half an hour.
Yeah. The cosmic anus dust.
What if
will
you just
bring
in
it
half
out.
hour just started fucking convulsing? I was going. I'd say, put out the podcast still. Get it for content. Clip it.
He's dead. He's
He's going.
Man dies live on podcast. Overdoses on lion's mane. If you'd be the first person to ever die of mushroom.
Yeah.
Right?
Honestly, yeah. Right?
Surely we'll have to Google
Carry
it.
on anyway. You're doing this
So-
gig. This woman comes up to you and says,
So
"Oh, you want to be
I-
focused?"
I did the gig because I was like, I don't know. I don't want to fuck with it before I DJ this set. I need to be like, I know how to manage my energy if I'm on a coffee. I know how to be like, get this crowd hyped up and stuff. And I was like, I don't know how I'll feel after the lion's mane. I was a bit like you. So then after the gig, I had another gig in the evening, but I had a little hour in between. And she's like, if you want some of that lion's mane, you can still have a little lion's mane dealer. And I had some.
Yeah, so, right.
Had some.
Like, was it in a bottle or like?
Yeah, just those exact capsules.
Exact capsules,
I had
right.
one of those capsules, walked to my other gig, felt pretty good, walked in the door, and I just got to play in my music. And I was like, I know what I'm doing here.
Was it like
I
clarity?
I felt very calm. I felt very like the path in front of me was clear. Like somebody had like just chiseled away all the bracken of the path of my life. And I just knew what I was doing for a bit. And I was watching everyone. I was like, they're having a nice time. I'm having a nice time.
So you just like, was there a mood uplift? Was there a?
Yeah, there was a mood uplift. I was uplifted. And about 45 minutes in, shit my back out.
Oh, great! Oh,
Bigger.
Oh, well, there we go then.
Bigger than I've ever done before. The biggest bowel drop.
Did you not have anything to eat where you think, maybe that contributed towards it?
No. It was
great.
It
So
was
now
mushroom
I'm-
activated.
Mushroom activated.
It was a mushroom activated bowel drop.
But you felt locked in still. So you felt locked into this shit as well.
Whilst I was shitting, I was so focused.
Just locked in.
I knew I could count the minutes and seconds down on the song that I put on. a 15-minute long edit. And
You
I
could
knew,
see the you could see the
I
timer.
could see the seconds
Yeah.
like timing, like ticking down, and I was.
You ever seen that
focused.
scene from what's that? Queen's Gambit, where she looks on the ceiling and she sees all the chess moves. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's on that. I don't know what drug she takes.
That was me whilst I was shitting.
He was
I was
looking
looking
up.
at
He was like,
all the
you
graffiti.
could see like the waveform of the song that
Of
you
the
had on in
song, yeah.
Serato. You're like, I know which waveform it is.
And there was like an algorithm around it as well. Play this one next, do this next, do that, do this. Yeah, honestly, mate. Yeah, I was zoomed in
Jesus.
and drained out as well. It was
zoomed
like
in. It's lion's mane. Zoomed in, drained out.
Yeah. Well, that's our cosmic fucking
What, zoomed
tagline.
in, drained out?
Zoomed in, drained out.
We need to come up with
Cosmic
our cosmic
arsehole
mushroom,
dust.
cosmic arsehole dust. I think like we come up with better puns.
Yeah.
ChatGPT. Chain was playing this mod, this Game of Thrones mod, in this game that he plays, and honestly, this is what Chain does all the time.
Yeah.
He spent 2 hours thinking of it before he could play. He needs the perfect name, and I was
Correct,
just
yeah,
for
yeah.
like he was like, we can't continue until we have the perfect name for like.
Yeah.
He had to name his house, so you got like the Tyrells, the Lannisters.
Yeah.
So he had to come up with a name, and he settled on what was it? Wrongen.
Wrongen.
House Wrongen, and what is his first name? Proper Wrongen. So Proper Wrongen. I liked better though. I don't know, because when he come up with this, I laughed my ass off. But this was 2 hours, was a bit delirious. Before that, it was Sir Frey Bentos.
I prefer that.
I did.
But I'm a
House Bentos.
Yeah,
Sir Frey of House Bentos.
Sir Frey of House Bentos is
Because he was coming up with
good.
like English, kind of like, because he was a northerner as well.
Ah, bastard. Because are you playing with lots of Americans on here as well?
No, I don't know. It
Oh.
was just a single player thing. wasn't
okay,
it?
right.
I would love that.
So
though.
that's just me trying to, gaming.
Hey, fellow gamers.
Hey, fellow gamers.
You're like
It's-
that meme.
This is a fucking great gaming podcast, to be fair, isn't it? One day we should get somebody on that knows about gaming, and I'll just sit here and go, mhm.
Well, it's flip side as you as well. Someone who knows like a lot about music and stuff.
For sure. Yeah. Well, and we've got some guests lined up. We've got some big tings.
Oh, Leanne's up for that idea. I don't want to give it away, but she's up for it.
Sound. That'd be great.
Patreon, sign up.
We
for more
literally
special.
spoke about it on the last episode. But
Oh, we
okay,
did?
Great. Yeah, we did.
You're gonna
yeah.
have to, yeah. So I'm allowed to just say it then.
Yeah, we're going to do a witchy special with Leanne for sure.
Yeah, she's up for it.
For
She's
Halloween.
Like, she got dead excited.
Oh, good.
She started like saying like, "Oh, we could do this," and I'm like,
Has
"Oh,
she got
God."
ideas of where we can go
Probably.
to film it and stuff, to record?
If we need the 24-hour one as well, we could just do it at mine,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We could do that as well. Yeah.
Because I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
And we could just be in my room, like locked in,
Yeah.
and because it's a bit more spacious, and plus internet is good there.
Yeah.
I bet you would have to make the travel.
That's fine. I can do that.
Is that 24 hours locked in?
Yeah.
We come up
20.
with-
Yeah, we're going to do so.
And we have to pop so many lines, mate.
so,
One line's made an hour.
So, guys, we've got a couple of specials coming up for our Patreon. One of them is going to be a Halloween themed one. We're going to do one for this month. We do a special 90-minute Patreon episode every month. If you have not watched this podcast before, we have a Patreon. You can sign up. It's £1 a month, £12 a year. Absolutely fuck all. And David,
I'm here.
a gift for you.
Another gift.
Well, this is a special gift because I don't know. I think I told you about
I
this.
wonder when you're going to burn out of gifts. I wonder when you like.
Well-
it's going to get to the point where like, I don't know. I took a picture of my turd and there it is for you.
I don't know how happy you're going to be about this gift, to be honest, because as I told you, I finally like logged into the Patreon and sorted out like our payout. But instead of like saving the money for us,
Oh, okay.
I
Yes,
spent all the
yes.
money. I messaged.
I can't do this.
I
dude.
messaged one of our followers.
Oh my god! Oh my!
She-
just take it away, mate.
She's
Just-
an OnlyFans. She's an OnlyFans girl, and I said, in fact, shall I read the thread of messages that I sent
All
her?
right, I mean, okay.
I'll start with the beginning.
Wait. Well, to be fair, right? I'm not. You're saying I don't know. I might feel weird about it. It's the Patreons that paid for this, so you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
let
yeah.
them
So if
know.
you-
Like,
So if you
The
pay
week-
us, like £1 a month, This is the message that I sent her on the 6th of August. Hi, Kelly. Big fans of your work. Keep up the good stuff. We're a comedy podcast based out of Sheffield. Hopefully this explains the slightly odd request. Any chance we could get some custom photos or videos with you eating or posing with a Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle? Let us know what you'd want cash-wise if you'd be up for it. Her instant response was a crying, laughing emoji. Hello, thank you so much. I could do that. Spicy stuff is my pet hate. Not sure how I could make it elegant. And then eventually she was like, can't eat any spice. But she was like, I can certainly do a video. How about pouring them over my breasts, rubbing them in, and doing some poses with them? Would you like my top half covered up or on show? So, I mean, I've said we're paying money, so...
Yes.
So whack them out. But anyway, here you go, mate. Here's the video.
Right, yeah.
This is Kelly.
Big shout out to Kelly,
Big
by the way.
shout out to her.
Because why don't you explain the Bombay Bad Boy thing?
Because you said to me on this podcast that a Bombay Bad Boy is a 2 a.m.
Mistake.
Yes,
I did.
And I said, what, like a raunchy text, like a
Like
you
a
up?
raunchy, yeah, exactly.
So I
that.
said we need to make
So, yeah.
Bombay Bad Boy sexy again. And I thought the best way to do that is to get an OnlyFans model. Shout out to...
You got it on the Bluetooth, right?
Yeah, I've got it on the Bluetooth. This is at Kelly, Kelly, XO33. Shout out to Kelly for doing
Follow on
this.
Instagram. Honestly, give her love because this is absolutely fantastic.
And you'll be putting the censored version on, right?
can I put my
you need
headphones on?
you need to turn the volume up, dude, on the Bluetooth.
So censored version is
Yeah,
on
you
the
need to,
on the
on the
YouTube,
channel. On the channel, that's it.
and the full thing will be on the Patreon.
Yeah, she's put the kettle on. She's got the pot noodle.
Just let it run, mate.
That is that's for the audio listeners. That's a pair of tits from the shot from the top with a Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle. That is boiling hot water.
Boiling hot.
Very, very close to her tits.
I love that she's done like a narrative as well. She put so much effort into this. I love it.
She really did. Here she is.
Let this run.
I've been waiting for you all night.
Audio listeners, she is smearing Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle on her tits.
Oh, Bombay.
It's that line for me on Old Bombay.
It's quite a long video, this.
I mean, but you got your money's worth. Well, the Patreon's got the money worth. Look at that, dude.
It's a minute and a half.
And then she's pouring it.
Emptied out the pot.
Emptied out the pot on her webs. Oh, then she put the web in, and then she licks, dude.
She's licked her nipples.
Oh, Bombay Bad Boy. You're just my favourite 2 a.m. mistake.
Bellissima. Bellissima.
Oh, Kellissima.
And you're welcome on the podcast anytime,
Yeah,
Kelly.
Kelly, please do come on and
Please
talk
do
to
come
us.
on, talk to us. That was just fantastic.
So basically, I spent all our money instead
And
of
that's gone now.
paying you. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. How do you feel? That
Brilliant.
Yeah.
No, you should. We should ask our patrons how they feel. This is where your money went.
Patreons, how do you feel that I spent your money on a video of a woman rubbing Bombay Bad Boy
Boys.
pot noodles all over her tits?
I
In
don't think
fact,
that's. I'm safe in saying that. I don't think that bit specifically has been done. A Bombay Bad Boy, maybe has it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess there's some weird fetishes out there. Maybe not. Maybe like food on the tits, but I don't know.
Definitely food, like
I
a
don't know
Bombay Bad
specifically
Boy.
a Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle on the tits.
I'm gonna Google pot
Yeah.
noodle porn.
Yeah,
That's a thing in it, surely. Pot
I mean,
noodle porn.
I reckon so, mate. But we've got a custom porn vid.
I mean, how many podcasts can say they've got that?
And if you
I
want to
don't
see,
think there's none.
No, if you want to see the uncensored, join up to our Patreon. It's sign up to our Patreon. It's £1 a month.
And you get to see that, and she's agreed to this, right?
Yeah, she said it's absolutely fine. We can share it with our Patreons. Yeah,
And there we uncensored.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
I mean, yeah, you can only see it on our Patreon, uncensored.
Uncensored. I will happily have her on as a guest.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Get
no,
her on.
she was such a good sport and really funny with it and everything, and she really put a narrative together. And
I
it
couldn't
was
believe,
class.
she actually, because I thought it was just going to be one shot, Bombay Bad Boy all over the tits,
Well,
and then
that's what
just
I
over.
thought.
But there's a narrative. There's like, the shock at the start.
She's
the
filmed a
storytelling,
full-on-
dude.
Yeah, she's filmed a full-on like story with it. Yeah, so it's great, isn't it?
Right, and then we just got to decide when we get more money, what the hell is, how can we top that?
I mean, it's insane, isn't it? What you get, like access to the internet. Like 20 years ago, I'd be like, I need somebody to pour a Bombay Bad Boy over their tits.
Yeah, imagine.
And I just get, wouldn't I, dressed up as a woman?
Yeah.
But now, with a little bit of Patreon money,
Do we have to censor
And a little
that
bit of-
man's name?
maybe, and a little bit of Patreon money and a little bit of magic, you can see and achieve your dreams. Do you know what I mean? And
Who would have said, like, when the internet was first invented, like,
hey, one day,
hey, one day this
You'll
is
be
going
able
to be.
well, that's definitely never going to have been said, is it? Oh, like one day, I bet that like some woman will let you pay her to pour a Bombay Bad Boy noodle over her tits.
We was discussing this, and me and my friend was like, do you think AI, because AI now is getting so ridiculously good, like AI videos coming out, and it's just like, you hear about that AI Instagram model that is not even real, and she earns
Oh.
millions.
Dude.
But the thing is, I said, the lads was like, do you think they're going to take like OnlyFans jobs and this, that, and the other? And I was like, I don't think so, because like a lot of people want that human interaction.
When you say she earns millions, is it like
The AI.
the creator
The creator
behind
of
the AI?
Mm-hmm.
And is that a human person?
Yeah, it's some guy. There was an article about it, and he talked about it openly. It's like, I was just sick of not like earning. So he earning enough. Like he.
Yeah, I was sick of being a fat, ugly cunt and nobody wanted to see me naked.
So he just
I created an AI
this woman,
model
like,
that was beautiful.
Yep. And he like fed loads of like obviously images into this AI, and it spat out this, and obviously she had the one look.
Ow. Mate, it sounds like Rob Swain's.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like fucking when he
when
he
cut
was a
out-
teenager and he
Am
cut
I
out.
gonna have to fucking censor, man?
No, you don't have to censor his name, do you?
I couldn't talk about it on the other podcast. I just said I know who you are. So there we go. Yeah. So our friend of ours,
Yeah, a friend of ours created a perfect woman, right? By
Yep.
cutting out
he used to do this.
like a Frankenstein.
When he was young, he used to obviously be, young and full of cum. And you don't
I
know.
want this person's tits.
And well, back in the day, you had to get creative with porn as well, because
Yeah,
you can't
you
just
did,
like pull
yeah.
out your phone. Kids wouldn't even know these
And
days.
some pictures would be only like one half. Some pictures would be like
Yeah.
the other
So
half.
he would go into like, he would have like,
A
magazines of models,
news
like
agents.
modeling like bikinis and stuff. And he would like cut out the head. This sounds so psychopathic. He would cut out the head of one lady, attach it to the body
Yeah.
of another, cut out the arm of one lady, attach it to another, and
Oh,
then
I
a
like
leg
that
and a leg.
tattoo. Yeah, cut that out.
And
stick that
I
on.
remember when he first told us that, I cried with
He
laughter.
created a pastiche of a woman.
The thing is, the people that don't know this person's like, he sounds like a fucking psycho.
Was
and
he
he's reject-
yolking it?
but-
Over, was he
but
yolking
Ro-
it over this image?
Yeah, he would
That's-
put it
so
together, then
that's
yelk. dude.
That's so weird. That the fact that he yelked it over it.
I
Is,
think it's quite creative.
it's
to be honest.
creative, but I don't know if I'd be like, what have I
What have I
made
done?
here?
What have I made? Like a Frankenstein.
But I mean, it's have you seen the? I've sent it to our chat. You must have seen it.
I know exactly what you're talking
saw
about.
that you've seen it
These fucking lie mates kicking in.
This-
I know exactly what you're talking
this
about.
week.
Don't even just look at my
Katie
phone.
Price. The picture
Is
of
that real?
the picture of a shit on her. Well, it crosses over everything that we've just talked about. Lots of people are saying it's AI. There's a picture of Katie Price on
It can't be real.
on Twitter with a human turd on her stomach, but she also looks like she's been sewn together. Has Katie Price? Is Katie Price actually?
Oh my god, I didn't realise like the stomach thing.
Is Katie Price our friend's
Is she
dream
AI?
woman come to life? Has Leanne cast a spell on our friend's dream woman pastiche creation and brought her to life as Katie Price?
Why has she got like a scar
2024?
like a? But I mean, I'm going to put it here. Obviously, the sense of the poop.
And,
why has she got like
and
a-
the breasts and,
and the
the
breast, of
vagina?
course.
Like she's complete. if you've not seen this picture, it's Katie Price completely naked, laid back on a bed with a look of ecstasy on her face and a giant turd on her stomach. She has quite a lot of surgery scars. Obviously the boobs, because she's had her boobs.
But what about
done.
all the way across the belly?
I
All the way
think
across.
I think it's a tummy tuck. I think that one's a tummy tuck.
That's wild because I never thought she was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? Like, she probably thinks she's bloody massive when she isn't.
It's a sad
Why?
life,
why?
isn't it, being
So
a
it's-
supermodel? Because
this just circulated that she's got a turd on her stomach. I need to know the story behind this. I need to know what happened, like why. It just says you sent it. I had to see it. So
a lot,
Katie Price
yeah.
with a turd on her stomach. Happy Saturday.
a lot of
I don't know if it's real. You can't.
a lot of my friends are saying that they don't trust the consistency of that turd, but they've clearly never heard my voice note shits.
No.
So I think there is a human being out there capable of doing a turd like that on Katie Price.
Well,
She-
some people are into that, aren't there?
Mate, what a
Do you
sad...
remember?
Sorry, carry on.
Do you remember cake farts?
I do, yeah. I do remember. That was so good. I love cake farts.
Cake farts?
You know what I love?
Cake farts.
Cake farts.
And then they'd fucking fart in a cake. Like
it was-
this porn, like where
It was a
just fart in
website
the
you
cake.
could. It was a website you could visit called Cake Farts, and it started off with two women going, "You know what I love? Cake farts." And then there would be a cake on a counter with quite a wet icing on it, and then just an arsehole sitting on the cake, farting into the icing.
Oh, people loved it in there.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, but the thing is, people think that's hot. That's the thing. People
Oh,
think that's.
I don't think it's hot.
No, people think it's hot though.
Oh, I
some
decided
guy
to,
out there is just like absolutely fucking got a fucking rod on for it.
I'd like to remove
It's got
myself
absolute
from
recce.
being associated with those perverts. I don't think it's hot. I think it's funny because to see an arsehole covered in icing, then farting, and the icing just sort of flapping in the wind like.
You seen that meme of
So good.
guy, you know, Lucas A. bottle, he just goes, and it looks like the end of an arsehole going, pop, 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 pop. And it's like when you've like just had a fucking spicy tea, it's like pop, 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 pop. And it's like, you know, the end of like, this Lucas A. bottles, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
little the cross slit,
Yeah.
the little cross slit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so good.
Is there anything else you want to talk about that of Katy Perry's fucking?
Mate, did you know that there's a TikTok trend at the moment? People smearing shit on their faces because some woman did it and said, "Hey, did you know that feces is
I'm not
anti-aging?"
surprised. I'm not surprised.
Honestly, mate, I was like, people fucking believe anything these days, don't
Yep.
they? Like if it's on TikTok, they're like, "Oh yeah, that must be like exactly like what we should do. Like that must be right." Like
I mean, you've always had snake oil salesmen, haven't you, and everything like that. And this is
Mate,
just the new age version of that. It's
snake oil, like actual fecal.
You were snake oil salesman back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, you got
But-
this is just the same
Snake
thing.
oil. I like that snake oil salesman.
This is just the same thing. Oh yes, but if you spread feces on your face, then like you're gonna like I
doesn't get any
believe
more
it
snake
starts
oil
off
than
with
feces.
one person like just having a laugh.
Yeah.
Could spreading feces on your face be the new anti-aging hack? Some people are trying it, and we're really hoping it isn't.
Mate, shall we? What can we start? What trend can we start? Like beauty trend? Because I feel like if somebody sat us down, I think a lot of our fans and listeners would already know that we're quite fecally obsessed.
Well, you are.
Mate, you are. You talk about poo loads. You
Wow.
shit yourself multiple times.
To be fair, I talk about my personal experiences with shitting
Yeah.
myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dr. Wheato over here.
2 bowls of Wheatos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think if somebody said, "Hey, what trend would you start?"
Dog piss on. Just smother yourself in dog piss. That's also quite dangerous as well. isn't
Smother
it?
yourself in dog piss and jump into a cold lake.
Yeah. You got to
It's
have
always
it
piss
kind
and
of
shit, though, isn't it? It's never
Yeah.
like vomit at a full moon or
just something very specific.
yeah,
Vomit on a full moon.
vomiting at a
So
full
you want to
moon.
make it like a little bit more specific.
So it's a full moon coming up in 4 days, guys. If you want to truly purge, what you need to do is drink this bleach.
Well, it was Tide Pods for a while. It was a
Tide
trend.
Pods. Oh my god.
They didn't say it had any
Eating
health.
Tide Pods.
This is how fucked we are as a human race. Like,
what do they call that?
it was just a trend, dude. It didn't. It wasn't
What
even.
do they call it? You know, when like people die, they call it like Darwinian or like it's.
Do
you know what I mean?
The thingy awards, the something awards. They won the Darwin Award.
Yeah. It's
for
like,
being
hey,
stupid.
you were supposed to die.
Yeah.
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 You've thought that eating a Tide Pod is a good idea. Maybe you weren't supposed to
It's a
live.
fucking weird trend. It's just like, what the fuck?
Can we create that awards?
The Darwin Awards.
Because obviously,
I think it's a thing. I think
is
it's
it
actually a thing.
seriously.
Yeah.
If not, mate, then I'd like
Dude.
to. Can we just find some really stupid deaths?
No. You know what we should do, genuinely?
Yeah.
Try to genuinely find, because I think it's not easy, but
Yeah.
genuinely find the Guinness Book, like what we can break, a world record we can break for the most stupidest thing.
Yeah.
Because there's so many stupid Guinness World Book of Records, like man stacks the most, I don't know, Oreos.
Right.
Like we should like figure out something we could do that's not been done and just break a world record.
Okay, hold on a second. XL Bully Guinness World Record.
Oh my God, why has it got involved?
Guinness World Record XL Bully. It's going to be the biggest XL Bully, isn't it, though?
Yeah, it's just going to be like that. It's not going to be anything stupid.
Largest litter of dogs.
Yeah, but that's no. We need something we can.
Mate, this is old, mate, as well. 2004. Hold on. Largest litter of dogs, 24 total number.
So I need a producer, mate.
Mate, they were born by cesarean section.
Stupid Guinness World Records. That's what I'm going to put in. Let's get
Largest
some
bully
inspiration.
Guinness record.
Let's get some inspiration, dude.
Longest catch ever recorded by a dog.
See, you're
There's
looking
not-
at dog ones, man.
There's not that many XL Bully ones. I saw an XL Bully on the way here. I saw one. It looked at me in the car. And I looked at it and I smiled because I was like, I'm on the way to the podcast and I've just seen a bully. And then its owner like caught sight of me smiling at it wistfully and like smiled at me like, hey, you like the bullies?
Hey,
Hey.
you're a fellow bully,
Hey,
like
you're a bully boy. Hey, you're a bully boy. And I was like, I'm a bit of a bully boy now, you know? You've won me over.
Set the world, blah blah blah. Right, cycling backwards with a violin. See, there we go. Christian Adams cycled 60 kilometers in 5 hours and 9 minutes while sitting on the handlebars facing the seat, which has been converted into a music stand. The violinist cycled backwards playing JS Bach. Then number 2, most snails on the face.
I quite like that one. That's good. That's
How
good.
many snails do you think this man got in his face?
100.
No, 100 snails. To be fair, I think we could. If you could do this, I think we could beat. Or we find a silly Guinness World Book of Records, then we
Yeah.
beat it.
Yeah.
And we have to be put in the Guinness World Book of Records. You have to be.
Yeah. I'm
It was
I'm up for doing a
43,
Guinness World
mate.
Record. 43 is fucking child's play, mate. Do they stay on his face?
There's a picture of him there. Look.
They're quite big, them snails. They're quite. I don't know. The cycling backwards one, that sounds like some
It's
fucking,
silly, isn't it?
It sounds like a lame comedy thing. Oh, guys, I'm cycling backwards playing JS
But also,
Bach.
you're saying like, 43 live snails. I feel like that's the same thing as saying like, I could eat fucking 10 double cheeseburgers. When in reality,
Mate,
you can't.
dog walking name idea.
What?
JS Bach.
What's the pun in there? Because I don't know.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Oh, Johann Sebastian Bach. Oh, I like it. Yeah, that's good. It's quite clever. Leanne liked the Dave Grohl thing.
Dave Growls.
Dave Growls.
How's it going, dog walking?
I've got pictures.
Have
Oh,
you?
that's why I went round to my
Did you?
sisters.
Did you?
She's our number one fan, by the way. She listened to every single one.
Hi, Lindsay.
I literally said this to her as well. I was like, did you hear the awkward thing? He goes, "What, your fit sister, Lindsay?" And she's like, "Yes, I
Hi,
heard."
Lindsay. Thank you for
God's
listening.
sake.
Thank you so much for
You
listening.
have a wife and a child.
Yeah, I'm just saying hi to your sister, mate. Come on, leave me. Hi, Lindsay. Leave me alone. So, did you involve my pig in any of the pictures?
Your pig? No.
Oh,
Oh shit, I should have. Yeah, good
yeah.
point.
What were you doing? What kind of pictures were you taking with your sister?
Oh, to be fair, they're terrible. They're terrible because.
Did you take? Did you take pictures of your fit sister holding, like,
no, it was
holding
me
dogs?
because it's my dog business.
Yeah, but like,
I
mate,
got pictures of her.
this is where you've gone wrong. You get pictures of a fit woman holding a
sake.
dog, and then people are like, "Oh shit, I want you to walk my dog," and then you turn up.
largest
Captain Apnea.
largest collection of sick bags
How many?
over 40 years. Nike Vermeulen
Fuck off.
collecting a staggering 6,016 sick bags. The bags are from 1,142 airlines.
Wait, hold on. Oh, they're not used.
Oh. Oh, they're not
not.
used.
They're not
Yeah,
filled with
that's good.
sick. They're
Oh,
just the
that's-
bags.
Oh yeah, that's just
People are fucking pathetic, aren't they?
longest ear hair at 13.2 centimeters.
We can't make that long. We can't make that, can we?
Largest Smurf meeting ever.
I bet there's loads of them there.
2,510.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of Smurfs, isn't it?
Highest jump by a guinea pig. That's cute as fuck.
Yeah, but we can't do that.
A
It's not
hardest
guinea
kick
pigs.
to the groin. You could do that.
What, you kick me in the groin?
Yeah.
Can we get Lindsay in to do it?
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, to be fair, I'd watch her do that for sure.
Kick me in the crotch.
Am I laser focused in?
You've sunk into a Guinness World Record thing. Mate, do you know what? You've gone off on less tangents. How are you feeling?
I feel like the saturation of the room has been turned up just a bit.
How's your arsehole?
Fine at the moment.
Yeah, no warbling yet.
No.
No, keep going.
Maybe by the second pod, because we're recording 2 today. I'll
We
just be
are,
like,
yeah, we're doing back to back to back to back to back
Driller.
to back to back. I've been thinking about more businesses because obviously 650 bastards a month needs to come out of my account at some point really, 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 really soon. So sign up to the Patreon, please, so I can pay for
650 of you.
my child to be looked after. It's a second mortgage. It's a second mortgage, motherfuckers. Businesses.
Yes.
Here's a thing I've written down. Create a business that depends on desperation. So I've thought of a really good one, right? We go door to door.
Like Mormons. Okay.
We go door to door.
Okay.
I'm a locksmith. You're a burglar.
Right.
This is the stick. Ding dong. You can be the homeowner.
Hello.
All right,
I
mate.
just opened the door. Hello.
All right, mate. This is my mate. He's a really good burglar, and he's going to rob your house. But good news is, I'm a sick fucking locksmith. So he obviously knows where you live now, and you've opened the door.
I'm starting to close the door
But
because I'm quite worried.
he's already seen inside. He knows you've got
and
three.
the door's fully
He knows
closed.
you've got full pop
No,
rocks
thank you.
and computer. Fuck it, you burglar his house then.
No, you got what's the next? Because this person clearly isn't going to be.
Well, I'm like, look, I get him to vouch for me. That it's hard to do. It's hard to do the cosplay when you're needing to be 2 people. So I get you to vouch for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a really good burglar, but I can't burgle his locks. So then I'm like, you either get them, you either get my locks, or he burgles the fuck out of you.
What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get the concept.
Right.
So you're
You
making them feel. You're pressuring them into.
Yeah.
Right.
With fear.
Okay.
With
right.
fear.
Yeah. Great business model.
Yeah.
Always works.
Yeah. Give them fear.
So
Because when are you most scared? The point you're about to shit yourself? The point you're
Right.
about to shit yourself. If somebody said to you, right, you're about to shit yourself right now, aren't you? There's a toilet here, private. Enya's playing.
Mhm.
Brilliant. Soft toilet paper. Oh, anything. How much would you pay? Well, you can have it now, but you pay me £100. Yeah. Please, God. Please.
Please, just anything.
Take it.
So he's about to. He's about to burgle your house, but the locksmith is full. What's the point in you?
What's the point in the locksmith?
Yeah. What's the point in the locksmith?
The locksmith's selling the thing that you need.
He's changed the locks.
The locksmith's the only one that can keep this burglar out.
But your plan is shit because the burglar can just go in the house. They go through the door. They go through the window. They come through the back door.
They're
It's not
afraid.
just locks, mate.
Do you know how
They
good
could get a ladder, come in the top
do you know
window.
how good these fucking locks are, mate? They'll keep them out.
But it doesn't matter because
It
you can
does.
get through a window. So you're going to offer me
Nah.
like windows as well.
I'm a
like
window-smith as well, mate.
You're a window-smith,
I'm
right?
a
Yeah.
window-smith. That's what they call them, isn't it? Window-smiths.
Window-smiths. Yeah. No, you're right. They are called window-smiths.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, for an extra few grand, you can get the full package. I'll smith your locks. I'll smith your windows.
I'll smith in your locks.
I'll smith your fucking bricks, mate. I
I'll
don't
smith your bricks.
I'll smith your bricks.
Brick
See,
Smith. That's your
Yeah.
name. Brick Smith.
Bricks.
Brick Smith.
Brick Smiths, locks and mortar.
Brick Smith. Locks and mortar. It's me, Brick Smith.
We're all about locks and mortar.
I think you could do better.
All right.
I think you could do better than that. You got any more ideas?
Well, what?
So you rock up to the
Listen,
door
I've
and
re-
you have you and yourself, you and another person.
Listen,
aka me.
I'm
and why
desperate.
am I the burglar?
I'm desperate.
I know you are.
I'm
Yeah, it
desperate. I
sounds
need
like it.
650 bastards a month. I'll take anything.
I've got you covered. Feet pics.
Ah.
Just sell feet, mate. Just sell your feet online. Easy.
I'm up for it.
Honestly, just sell your
Create
feet
a
pics.
business that depends on desperation. So people have to be desperate for the thing that you're selling. Like I think
Love.
love.
Everyone's always desperate for love.
But how can I satisfy their craving for love?
I think you could
Feet
sell.
pics.
No. You could also be like a male gigolo. You don't have
Right.
to necessarily sleep with them. You could just have to spend the day. You know, where you take them out to dinner, but they pay. But they pay for your service because they're very lonely. There's some very lonely women out there. I'll tell you that right now.
How do
And
you
you
reckon,
come round in a suit, you know what I mean?
How do you reckon Jess would feel about it?
Doesn't care. You're making money.
Yeah, she can sell her feet pics.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll go out gigolo and she can sell her feet pics and we might just get through this.
We might just. Get
Isn't that
through this.
insane? Isn't that insane that in a country this wealthy, a normal earning family is like,
Oh,
we literally might fucking,
Is this we drifting into politics?
we
here?
literally might go under.
I think this
Isn't it
might be the
insane?
end. I think this might be the end.
Um,
Now you'll figure
Yeah.
it out. I've got faith in you, but you need to. I've got plans, mate. I've got big ideas, so
Okay.
don't worry about it.
Go-
So
well,
feet
come on
pictures
then.
is one,
right.
gigolo is others. You
Mhm.
just, mate. You just got to consult me, lad, because your ideas are just nuts.
Well, I'm just.
Your ideas are really like convoluted.
I'm
it's
just-
like you're a jailer. You get right. We're gonna dress you up as a robber. Hear me out. It's like Del Boy coming up to fucking Rodney with weird plans.
Yeah. What does
People
what does
under 20
Delboy,
just went, what are you talking about right now?
what does Delboy say to Rodney? This time next year we'll be
We'll
millionaires.
And they
what
never
happened?
were. They
What happens
never
in the
were.
end? What happens in the end, mate?
Can't remember,
Do they
actually.
become millionaires?
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
They
How
do,
do they do
lads,
it? Do
yeah.
they win the lottery or
Yes,
something?
they do, lad. Yeah.
Mad
So whilst I'm going on with these mad ideas, listen, it's not a bad idea.
people, I know what you mean with desperation. That's good. I like
Yeah.
that. So you sell
Well,
love.
what about
Love.
just not-
Everybody's always in need of love. You need to sell a commodity that's always going to be forever needed.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper's a good one, but how can you reinvent the toilet paper?
Well, have you seen the ones where it's like what's it called? It's so many of my mates have got it as well.
What?
It's like they're like guess what, guys? No plastic involved in our toilet paper.
Oh, you pay monthly. I did it for 3 months.
No,
and then,
you fucking idiot.
And then I
it's
stopped.
It's
And
a
then I
pound.
stopped.
It's a pound
Then
a
I
roll,
stopped.
isn't it?
Then I stopped because I realised, and you're correct.
Because you were like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I did
What's
the
it- what's it
exact
called?
thing. There's so many, dude, and I got one of the worst ones.
Bog my anus.
Oh, there was something. It came in like all this paper packaging and stuff, and then it was terrible. And I was
Every-
like, "What's the point in this?"
One of
and
the
then-
things. Sorry.
I
you
did-
were
I
on,
did-
you
I
were
did
on a roll
exact-
there and I interrupted you. I'm annoyed.
It's fine. It's
Sorry,
fine.
mate. I'm annoyed at myself. Hit me, daddy. One of the things that pisses me off about that toilet paper, each roll individually wrapped in paper.
Correct.
I'm there on the toilet shitting my bowels out. I need toilet roll now. It's burning and I've got to take paper off to get to paper underneath. What a fucking waste. What a waste of paper. What a waste of trees. What the fuck are you doing individually wrapping toilet paper in a fucking extra bit of paper? All our paper is beautifully printed with a pretty pattern on it.
This is what I never understood about Andrex, though. Andrex is great.
Dogs.
There's dogs on the
Mate.
print. It's dog print.
Do you know
you're
why?
You're just mushing your horrible ass into this nice little dog print. Do you know what I mean? Our paper's got dogs on it. I'm like, I don't care what it's got on it. I'm wiping my fucking ass on this.
I can guarantee you now there's been some market research done into
I bet you, yeah.
what makes people feel soothed in their toilet.
Puppies.
And number one answer is probably like the thought of a puppy. And they're like, oh.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. To me, it doesn't work on me because again, I'm just fucking neurodiverse. So I think it's literally a problem. Like,
Do you trust
to
a
be
puppy?
solved.
Do you trust a puppy?
I like regardless of trusting a puppy.
This shit is a problem to be solved.
The thing, okay, let's get inventive with toilet paper. So everyone needs toilet paper, but why? You have to have it very like a cushion.
Yeah.
You need to be soothed.
Yeah.
Can we not invent it where it has scented has been done?
Yeah.
Scented toilet paper has been done. What's not been done?
Edible.
Edible.
Edible toilet paper.
So you get a bit hungry on the toilet. You can either decide to wipe your ass or eat it.
Or you wipe your ass, and as you wipe your ass, your shit becomes edible
If
by the magic of the toilet paper.
I mean, if you could figure that out, you'd never go hungry again, right?
Yeah. I've turned shit
Why
into
can't you
food.
just eat your own shit? Why can't you just have a shit and then eat it? And just
Listen,
recycle.
In this day and age, why can't you just eat your own shit?
Do you remember on that South Park episode where they all shat out their mouths?
Poop.
Oh, and then just shit slid out their mouths.
It's such a good episode. I
Mate,
fucking
South
love
Park,
South
man.
Park.
Like
We've said
South-
this so many times in this podcast. Love them.
They've got like a golden pass, mate. They're allowed to do anything they want,
Yeah.
and they don't ever get in trouble.
Genius.
Genius.
They've been insulting people since 1998. It's perfect.
Is that how long South Park have been going?
Maybe even longer. But yeah, I seem to think like 97, 98 maybe.
That's two people I'd like to meet, Matt and Trey. It was Matt Parker and Trey Stone, right?
Dream guest of the podcast.
God, could you imagine
Love to
having
have
them on?
in here.
That's
They'd
a
show
good.
us up though.
No, well, you got You got to think like you got to stop thinking that way because they're only just people at the end of the day.
Their creative minds are just unbelievable.
Dude, weird. The thing is,
Our
dude,
creative minds are unbelievable. Listen, I've got this idea. I'm a burglar. You are a locksmith.
yeah. To be fair, your ideas are
Matt and
wild.
Trey Parker would make that work.
I just don't understand why. I don't understand like.
I think
'cause
I'm thinking of it as like a sketch. Do you know what I mean?
you
You open the door.
Why don't you
Hiya,
frame it that way? Because I'm like genuine idea. You got to remember, I'm a bit autistic.
Hiya, mate. You okay there? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm a locksmith.
Okay, if it's a sketch,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm with you. Right.
Yeah. So everything that I say to you,
so
most
now,
of it.
I'm playing the burglar, not the
Right.
thing. You ready? Go.
Cool.
Video podcast if you want this to be.
Hiya, mate. You all right? I'm a locksmith. He's a burglar.
Punch my fist.
He's had a look inside your house, obviously, here, and he's seen what you got in there. Nintendo Wii in the back. Very nice. Very expensive, if I do recall.
I could get
now,
at least £2 for that on CEX.
No, the only thing is here, I'm a shit-hot locksmith. I'll smith your windows, smith your locks, smith your bricks, and that'll keep him out. I'm the only thing that can keep you out, aren't I, Dave?
Oh, you that's right, James.
Yeah. So, you want to give us 650 quid a month, or
700 quid.
700 quid a month, or
Yeah.
is he
Or
going
am I going to fucking break your nose in?
is he gonna fucking rob your Nintendo Wii or what, mate?
Yeah, I see you got a Wii in there. I see you got a child in there. I see you've got a fucking XL Bully in there. And quite frank, I'm going to take all three of them and I'm going to fucking sell them on in CEX, even the XL Bully, because I've searched for it, I've Googled it, and they take at least 40 quid for the XL Bully, at least.
So 600.
So what's it gonna be?
Sorry, 700 a month.
What's it going to be? 750 now, because you're really
750.
fucking me off.
Yeah. They'd cave, wouldn't they?
And all the while, I'm fucking geared up to the
Yeah.
teeth. I'm just doing coke off, like a bump off my fucking...
Lion's mane. And you've had lion's mane, so you're really focused.
There
on
we
the
go.
task.
A sketch. I get it. I'm with you now.
Ah.
I thought you were generally trying to get ideas for money.
Well, I mean, do you reckon it'll work?
Yeah, I think actually I'm turned around now. Now that I've got into the character,
No,
I've turned
yeah.
turned 180.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's convincing, isn't it? If 650.
When
a
I was
month.
driving on the way here, I thought to myself, like,
Mm.
I wanted to ask you this question. Do you
Okay.
think you could like be an actor?
I'm quite bad at acting.
What? Why? Why do you think that is?
Uh,
I've got an itch to just do improv like so much.
I always feel. I don't know. I always feel when I watch myself back that I'm not. I don't know if I dive into the roles deep enough. I think I always.
Do you think that's a confidence thing?
I think I always kind of keep one foot slightly out because I feel a bit silly. I think
I
if
get
I was
that.
able to,
I get that.
I think if I was able to just go, no, fully focused, then I might be able
That's
to get into
how
it
I
a bit
feel
more.
about dancing.
Yeah.
I keep one foot out because I feel silly.
Yeah.
I don't really feel comfortable with dancing
Yeah.
ever. With acting, I think I would love to do acting, and because I don't really care how I look in acting, but it'd have to be with people I don't know.
Yeah.
I would feel way more comfortable around doing it around people I don't know, that everybody's there for the same purpose.
Which is
For
weird
example-
because we've acted together and done acting with friends, and you were quite good at it.
Do you think? Well, I think I'd be. I don't know, because I had this one moment with Rob and Softy, And I remember they wanted to record a skit and they told me to like just go on the spot. And I
Yeah.
never forget this one time. And I was trying to be funny and they
Mm.
just weren't quite laughing or polite laughing.
Yeah.
And then it got in my head for so long
Ah.
to the point where I think of that day. It was, and they won't even know this.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even know this. I think about that to this day. But now, like, I don't. Now I'm older. I don't really care. And I think if given the opportunity to like say, I don't know, there was a new sitcom coming out, and Lincoln put out like
Oh,
a
yeah.
thing for like we
Casting
need
call.
actors,
Mate,
and
I
I
shared
would
a thing on our.
absolutely.
I shared a
like,
thing on our
try out.
socials yesterday. Literally, somebody looking for Northern.
Leanne saw
actors.
that. Leanne saw that because she skipped through. But it's like Northern.
Yeah,
I don't
you
think I could do a Northern
Nah, you
voice.
fucking all right, Tyson.
I don't think I could. And plus, I think it was for women. So
Oh,
I mean, I could try.
hey Sandra.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Hey Sandra.
What's that thing you do with your tongue, Jon Snow? Remember when
Oh.
she said that? Edric.
I'll lick your ass off.
No, so when I was
that
watching
thing
Game
you
of
did with
Thrones,
your
right, and I
tongue,
kept
Jon
saying to
Snow.
this. So there's Edric, I think his name is, and Jon Snow, and she's like the ginger lady, and she's all
Yeah.
like, "You've never had a man. You've never had a woman, have you? You've never done it." He's like, "I have done it," and I just kept making up this like, because you wouldn't know what you're doing. I just kept thinking like, I want to put my, I kept going like this. I want to put my sausage. I want to unsheath my sausage and put it in between your legs.
In between your hot bacon
In your
lardons.
hot bacon lardons. Do you think? Do you remember Edric, the ginger
Yeah.
wildling?
Yeah.
Yay or nay? I think she's quite pretty.
Smash or pass.
Smash or pass.
Smash
Here
or
you go,
pass.
we're doing smash or
Egypt,
pass.
The wildling. Ginger.
To be fair, in the whole show, I
Too
think
ginger for me, mate.
in the whole show. I mean, you are ginger. What are you
Too
talking
fucking
about?
ginger for me, mate. Too fucking ginger for me, mate. Britain now. Ginger's out. Britain now.
To be fair, I think the prettiest in that whole show is.
Well, you like gingers, don't you?
Margaret. No, don't. No.
Dirty boy.
You dirty boy.
You do.
No,
You kiss
it's
me all the time.
Margaret. Do
Stop
you remember
kissing me.
Marjorie? Marjorie Tyrell. She was also in
The old woman.
No,
The old woman.
no. Marjorie's an old name, but plays a. Her name is Marjorie Tyrell, I think.
Marjorie Tyrell.
Mate, I probably got that wrong. I've got Game
Banging
of Thrones.
crisps, by the way, Tyrell's. Banging.
Tyrells, mate.
Shit. Yeah, they did good things right in Game of Thrones. Good crisps.
Do you remember Gary Lineker was like the sponsor of Walkers and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What is
Crisp
your favourite?
Shaggy.
Like, if you're talking about Chris, like Tyrells are good. You are right there.
Yeah, they are. But they're a bit posh. It depends what mood I'm in. Because if I'm down and dirty, if I'm 4 pints in, I don't want a fucking posh crisp.
What are you having for
I-
pints in?
I'm having
Co-op own brand onion rings.
no.
Oh.
Are they good? They good.
Yeah, co-op own brand onion rings. You bastard.
I would go. I'm always bacon flavored crisps and Frazzles or
Leanne.
Smith's bacon fries. If you
Leanne
can
would
get 'em.
fucking suck you off for a frazzle. Sorry, Leanne.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, Leanne. I'm
Jesus.
so sorry.
That easy.
She's obsessed with frazzles.
Leanne, I've got some Frazzles.
frazzles.
Well,
honestly.
Witchy special coming up. Bring a bag of Frazzles.
Bring a bag of frazzles. I'm anybody's. No,
Imagine if that was your bar. A bag of Frazzles.
fucking pay me in money, or you could pay me in frazzles.
Yeah, got a bag of Frazzles. I'll
It's
fucking
either
suck you
£10
off.
or 10 bags of frazzles.
We said last episode, if there's anyone out there wants to invest 250 grand in us, we'd suck you off. Bag of Frazzles, I'll suck you off.
I can't think of like Chris. I mean, you got the classic Walkers, but
Yeah.
flavors. Let's go with flavors. Prawn cocktail's my favorite.
Um,
Or paprika Max. Walker's
Ooh,
Max
they-
paprika.
that's a very holiday crisp for me. I've got to be in the sun for that one. A paprika flavour.
What's okay? Let me do you another song. Let me do you another.
Put me in
question.
a scenario and ask me what crisp goes with
No,
the
no,
scenario.
no. I want to. Oh, what Chris goes with scenario? Jesus.
Because that's good.
Driving. You've got like
a driving crisp.
a driving Chris because you just stopped off the gas station. You look over, you think, "You bastard! I want some crisp in my mouth. I want some hot pork."
Driving crisp, two come to mind immediately. I go Monster Munch roast beef,
I haven't had munch in ages.
but they're quite messy.
they are.
so
they are very messy. You can't drive and eat Monster Munch. That's a sin, really.
Well, if two scenarios here. If I'm driving on the way to a function, I would say probably hula hoop ready salted, big hoops, because classic, good amount of salt, clean, and your fingers don't smell afterwards, if I'm on my way home and all I'm going to do is lie in bed next to my wife, stinking of crisps,
Stinking of crisp.
in that scenario, it's Monster Munch roast beef.
Fucking brilliant.
Just getting into bed
haven't-
at 4 a.m. after DJ and get in. Jess is like that. What's that fucking...
Oh my God,
What's
pickled
that,
onion.
what's that smell? It's Monster
Oh, it's a
Munch.
roast beef, isn't it?
Roast
Sorry.
beef.
I like pickled onion Monster Munch.
So the tartness, salt,
Tart.
salt and vinegar and pickled onion for me. I can eat them. I won't turn them down. But if I get given one, I'd be like, oh, thank you. But I wouldn't pick them out, I don't think.
Okay, I've got another
Too
question for you.
tart.
What's your meal deal? Where are we going as well? Are we off to Tesco's, off to Co-op meal deal? A meal deal now is £4. I remember days when it's £3.
Dude, if you get... I'm going to throw this one out there. Co-op is the king of the meal deal right now.
Yeah, Co-op is...
They
yeah,
are
I smash it,
absolutely bodying every fucking supermarket out there in this
yeah.
country.
So what's your sandwich selection? Go on.
Right.
You go to Co-op.
First of all, I'd like to shout out my boss Becky because she has a thing called Becky's Reckies. She recommends money-saving things.
Hey, could she...
And this is one
Mate,
of...
could she like write in like when we have a section called Becky's
She's given me
Reckies?
so many Becky's Reckies, but this is just one of them for this week. If you join Co-op as a member, it's £1 to join as a member. You get an extra 50p off the meal deal. So your meal deal is £3.50, right?
How do... I've got a Co-op card.
Yeah, I think you should. I don't know if you get it because
No.
you're in Lincolnshire, aren't you? So
Yeah.
Stinkenshire is like a weird Co-op. It's like,
Stinkenshire.
it's
right,
like Lincolnshire Co-op rather than the
yeah,
Co-op.
yeah, it's Lincolnshire Co-op. Yeah.
So the Co-op in other parts of the country, if you've got a Co-op card, 50p off your meal deal. So if I'm getting a sandwich, probably gonna get maybe like brie and bacon, maybe some cheese based, but also for the side in the Co-op, you can get a Ginster's pasty.
Oh,
You can get. I don't know if you can. You not get this in the Lincolnshire Co-op?
I think you can. I think. Are you going for maximising your profit here, or are you going like you know
I'm
what you
all
want?
about maximising the profit.
I think
in
I am.
these
That's why I go
times.
Walker's Max because that's quite expensive for the for the treat.
But dude, you can get a pasty. So you get you can get a sandwich and a pasty. That's two mains, really.
Yeah,
You're
that's a
thinking
good
about
hack.
it. So for me, I'm
Listeners
like that.
out there, you're getting some absolute exclusive here.
If Co-op has a Costa machine, Costa Coffee regular is included in the meal deal.
Piss off.
It is 100%, mate. So a Costa Coffee,
Piss off.
a Costa Coffee regular is £3.20 on its own. For the meal deal, you can get a Costa
I buy
Coffee.
one every day from next door.
Dude, get on the meal deal.
There's
lads.
no fucking way that's a thing.
100%. In Tesco, it's also a thing. Tesco have had to bring it in because Co-op were bodying
It's
them.
Stinkenshire. That's the rules in Stinkenshire as well.
Don't
You're
know,
telling me a
'cause
regular coffee with
I'm telling you that as a drink for a Co-op meal deal in
You've blown my
definitely
fucking mind.
definitely in the one in Sheffield that I go to, you can get. So I get for my lunch. I actually don't get a sandwich. I get a pasta pot, Greek feta and whatever. Just letting you know, a Ginster's Cornish pasty and a coffee, and I get it for £3.50 because I scan my membership card. It's insane.
That is actually value, isn't it?
Co-op bodying
Jesus.
all over the place. Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I'm going to go next. I'll report back in next
please
next
do,
week,
mate. Yeah.
and I'll let you know if they actually do it in Stinkenshire.
If in the Co-op next to you, if they don't do it,
I'm going
Be
to
like,
kick up. I'm going to
listen.
fucking kick off.
listen, I was in the Co-op the other day, a proper one, not this fucking
Not
bullshit.
this fucking facade.
Yeah, and I could get a Costa coffee with my meal deal. What's
That's
going on?
nuts, man.
Yeah, blow you away, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm paprika Walker's Max crisp because that's the most expensive crisps.
Yeah. Good choice though. Yeah.
I'm either one
What's your
of
sandwich?
two.
Do you have a sandwich? Yeah.
One of two. I'm quite a plain Jane when it comes to sandwiches. I'm ham and cheese.
Oh, but you get a good ham and cheese.
Yeah, with a bit of mayo in there.
Aye.
Or BLT, or
Mm.
I like the stuffing and chicken as well. Chicken and stuffing.
Oh, daddy.
And then for a drink, it's a Coca-Cola bottle because it's like £2 now for a Coca-Cola. You get all that for. I mean, for
Yeah.
me, it's £4 because I'm not. I mean, if I could, £3.50, and you remember, you
Yeah.
only pay £1 ever, and
You
you're
pay
in.
£1 ever, and you get all these deals as well because through the app. This is very adult talk, guys, but get the Co-op app as well because you get all these deals. You used to get,
Dude, if I listen to this in a podcast and I just found out for the first time, I'll be blown away. I'll be
You
like,
used to
what are you
get
talking about?
in the Co-op app.
Unless
they-
I'm American, I'm like, what the fuck
what
is
the
the
fuck
co-op?
is the Co-op?
What is the co-op?
Mate, they have Co-ops at festivals now. It's insane.
Yeah, you think co-ops are. Oh no, is it you or is it Softy that thinks this?
What?
Softy thinks conspiracy with co-ops. he thinks they're
But
there
in the
to
Cohen conspiracy.
he thinks that they're there because they infiltrate all small villages, and he thinks like they're just a money fucking absolute laundering scheme.
Do you know how the co-op works? It's like
the cooperative?
yeah, but it's like they put money back into the local community. So
Do you know-
so you pay more at them, but then they do things like invest in like infrastructure
Do you
around
trust
that
that
area.
though? Is that true?
I think you can look up where the money gets spent from them. But I also think that if you go to any charity or any like cooperative or anything like that, you look at the top of the chain, you're like, some people up there are getting paid a fucking awful lot of money.
They will do,
for doing
yeah.
so I'm like, it's kind of good because you are giving stuff back, but also there's a stink in the air. It's not like all good. And on that note, I'd also like to talk about a community allotment that I've been visiting recently because I've got beef with one of the dads there. He's like a Extinction Rebellion dad.
What does that mean?
I think I told you they're kind of like the people that glue, like they
Oh yeah.
stick their faces to Marks and Spencers and that.
Let me guess. Is he skinny?
He's a yoga teacher. Oh my
Oh,
god, am I giving
dear.
away too much here?
No, then nobody's gonna know. this.
Nobody's ever going to listen to this or watch it. But he's just got this air of smug about him, and I find it so.
How
I
do you
find it
know
so
him? Do you
hard.
see him? Do you interact with
He's
him
just-
on a regular basis?
He's
or?
just at the allotment, but he's always like, "Oh, is this your kid?" I'm like, "Yep." And he'll ask like my kid's name, whatever, and I'll say it, and he'll be like, "Sorry, what's your kid called again? Jonas?" And I'm like,
You know what my
you-
kid's name
you
is because
just-
I told you this.
"You just asked me, like, if you're not interested, don't ask."
What's your kid's name again? Paul.
It's like I feel like it's
poor
like a power
Jimmy.
move. I think it's a power move. Like, you're not interesting, so I don't remember anything that you say. And I wore a hat the other week, and it says Parlay on it. It's a brand, Parlay. And he's like, Parlay, is that like French or like like pirates? And I was like, it's a brand, mate. Like, what are you? Maybe he's autistic. I don't know. Maybe he's got the tism. But also I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
Do you
Like,
get stink vibes from him then?
I get stink vibes from a lot of people that are like I love like the hippie commune vibe. I love it. I love like being part of a community and like everybody gets back what they put in and like everybody shares everything. But I always think, even within those communities, there's always somebody in there
Well,
that's taking a little bit more back than they're getting.
well, I know of a story. I'm not going to mention any names. And this person went to this thing that is kind of like all inclusive, whatever, and it actually was nice.
yeah.
And there was one person there that would just talk about themselves a lot and
Yes.
be very much. So anybody got to share anything in the circle and just share one word?
Yeah.
And some people were like happiness, like nice, gentle things.
Yes. Yeah.
And then there'll be one person that goes, I just want to say,
Here we go.
why I was, here and I was meditating. I had a breakthrough. And it was only meant to be one word. And they're now making it all about them. And you're like, we asked for one word in the circle. And now you're making it all about yourself. And they went on for like 10 minutes just talking about. And, I've been dealing with a lot. And it's like, we asked for one word.
One of my favorite things is it'll
Nobody
be,
cares.
Like
One word
after
and
that
get
whole
out.
spiel, after that like 20-minute fucking rant, and go on to the next person, and the next person will be like daisies.
Yeah.
One word, daisies, and just everybody else does one word.
No, within every community, there is a loud minority that
Yeah.
will always be annoying and shit.
You can
And
just
that's what we're going to end on, guys.
yeah, absolutely. And I genuinely, if you see a person and you look at them and you like hear them speak about something and they make you sigh internally, just stay the fuck away from that
Yeah,
person
stay clear.
as much
Stay
as
very clear.
possible.
I have to say, I think I've been, and maybe because I don't interact with a lot of people anymore, but I have to been doing that less and less.
Yeah.
Ever since I took myself out of the workspace, mostly.
And
'cause
since
you-
that lion's mane kicked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I might have to pop another one. We'll get back to on podcast 2 when we do another one because we've got another one to record, haven't we? So
Yeah, well, we have. Yeah.
Well, we have. Yeah.
Anyway, Hot Tub Mike, guys. Yeah, subscribe to the Patreon, follow us on all social media, share us with your friends. Thanks for listening.
Mate, like and share the YouTube as well.
Like and share the
Really trying to build that
YouTube.
up.
Suck us off for a bag of frazzles. Good night.
Love you. Bye, guys. We'll circle back next week.